Well, happy Friday, everyone. How are you doing? This is Miss Gail at Georgia Peachnut. I'd like to welcome my subscribers who have been with me from the beginning, and those who are returning. Welcome back, and thank you for your support. All of my new subscribers, thank you for coming into my house and visiting with me as I do my garden. Today, I am going to plant this kale that I've been growing indoors, and it's just ready to come outside. No, it's not part of the hashtag WIG 2023 grow off, but it's just time for the kale to come out, and I'm gonna show you how I bring it outside and plant it in the garden. I'm in growing zone 8A, and we're gonna get a couple of freezing days. Temperature is gonna dip into the not mid, but to the low 30s. So I will create a microclimate when that happens. Like I'll put one of those jackets over it to shield the frost and freeze from it, which will bring the temperature up, and just keep it on there until the temperature goes back to normal. And then I'll take the jacket off. That's what you have to do. Jacket on, jacket off. Okay? So I have this kale. I think it's lacinato, and I don't know what the other ones are. All of them may be lacinato, but they don't look like it. I'm gonna put this in it. Look, the more kale you plant, the better. That's gonna be your saving grace in a hard time. But I'm going to plant it here in this grow bag. I'm going to bring you down. I'm looking at the UPS man, y'all. Seeing what he brought me. And see if y'all can see this right here. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall. I'm gonna move it back just a little bit so you can see the bag. That's the most important thing. And have my little spade here. We're gonna just go in, and we're gonna do individual amendments into each hole. So I have right here Bone Meal by Stay Green. Those of you who have been following me along, you know, now this is something you don't have to put bone meal in, but I do anyway. You don't have to because it's all green. And I put just a little bit, like a teaspoonful, and it goes everywhere. Blood meal, which I'm running low on. I need to find some more blood meal. Same amount, just right there. And this Dr. Earth vegetable tomato herb. This stuff is really good. Put this in. And you just stir. Stir it, stir it, stir it. And then make sure your hole is deep enough, because these are pretty big. I'm going to start with the biggest, with the smallest one. No, the smallest one, because the sun is going to come up over on this side to my left. So it's going to hit going this way. So you want the smallest one to get that sun first. I'm not going to fill this bag all the way up with soil, because as they grow up, to stabilize them, I can add more soil to stabilize the stalks. So these are the peat moss cups that you can just put the whole thing in there, but I'm taking them out the cup. I can reuse this cup right here. And it has good roots. Good roots. So we're going to just put that down in right here, like that. Make sure y'all can see it. Cover, cover, cover. And once I water it, it'll wake up. It's kind of limp right now because I don't want to bring it outside too wet. But once I put that water in there, it's going to be just fine. So that's one down. So we'll do this one next. Make a hole. Now I'm going to come out and plant some more right in here. But you don't want that back here, because it's going to be short. And as it grows up, the sun needs to hit it. So you want it in front where the sun can hit it, and the ones that's already a plant in the back. So let me go on ahead, and you need to make sure you go outside and figure out where the sun comes up and where it goes down in your garden. So once again, I'm putting in some vegetable tomato, blood meal, bone meal. Put it in the hole. These are organic, so you don't have to worry about it burning anything. And just stirring it in there so it has something to land on. And you have little things like this. So this is yellow. You just pinch that off. It's okay. Anything that's dead and dying, take it off. And then we're going to take this. And I know The scale is looking limp. Yeah, they do that when they need some water. And this is another cup I can use on the inside, so I say that. And you just put it down in the hole. Let it sit in there really good. And these were getting so tall and lanky, they were coming up. The roots was coming up. So you really want to cover that up too. Strengthen those roots really good. Give them something to help them out. So I just mounded that up so that would stand. I just put the mound of dirt up all around it so that would stand up. You can mound them up like that. So they will stand up until the water gets in there and helps them out. And this is number 3. And some of them had died down, so I'm just removing the bottom leaves. Everything is healthy. Everything else is healthy. So I'm going to dig a hole and do the same thing here. Vegetable tomato, blood meal, bone meal. Into the hole, stir, stir, stir like you're stirring a cake. And we're going to put this one in as well. I didn't show you the roots from the second one, but they all have good roots. Put it down kind of low, because I'm going after sturdy stems, because I know they're going to grow up if the beaver doesn't come back. We have a trap over there. I don't see any signs of his house, but you know, you have to just be vigilant and stay. And this stay very watchful. Keep a watchful eye out. This is kale on a little white spoon. I got that marker. I wrote kale on there, so even though I know what it is, I still, you know, have this little marker just in case I have a memory lapse or somebody comes out behind me and want to know what this is. So we're going to let that stand up like that. So we have these 2 over here. I'm going to take the soil that I'm not using and build it up around in between these. There you go. I always push the walls of your grow bag out so it will stand up and not collapse. And I can use soil over here. It's okay because I'm not putting anything over here on this side yet. So you can borrow soil and build up. And I'm going to take some more soil and just put it in over here in a minute. But now you don't want soil on your leaves. So if you see what soil is on your leaves, you can come and put some mulch around it, and I'll show you how that looks. Mulch that down. And just to get the leaves off the soil, because it will make the leaves go bad. So this has a hole right in here because I'm using the soil over here to build up around the plant. And when I come back out here later on and have some more plants to put out here, then I will fill that in. If I don't do it before then. Okay, so now all we have to do is water this in. So let's see what that's gonna look like. We're gonna water that in, y'all.